What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And guys, you know, the excitement for Jarvis Landry is still there, okay? He signed a new contract. Yesterday I wasn't, or he didn't sign a new contract. We franchise tagged him. Yesterday I wasn't paying attention to the numbers or any of that shit. I wasn't looking in it. I just made that video right off the gate. I was excited about having Jarvis. I was just happy. I just made the video. I said, F it. I gotta go stream, making this video. Jarvis Landry just, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be back next season. I was just excited, right? So after I got off stream, live stream and everything, you know, I actually had a chance to think about it. I sat down, you know what I'm saying? And then that's why I do all my analyzing and studying, okay? By the way, guys, I never claimed to be, this has nothing to do with the video, guys, but I never claimed to be, first of all, I do research on the Dolphins, okay? But I never claimed to be the most knowledgeable Dolphins fan of all time. I don't care for that accolade or anything. I just do this for entertainment, guys, all right? So I do YouTube. I do YouTube to entertain and to get out the facts and just give my opinions on stuff. But I know I got a comment on one of my videos that said you're not knowledgeable enough to be talking about this kind of shit. And it's just like, bro, I do this for entertainment, guys. I don't do this to, you know what I'm saying? If you want to watch somebody talk about Miami Dolphins in the most proper way possible, go watch well, Sports Center, they're not gonna talk about Dolphins, but you go watch, you know, go buy Miami Herald or Sun or whatever, like go somewhere else, you know what I'm saying? I do this for entertainment, guys. But anyways, back to the video. Like I said, I did a little bit of research on Jarvis Landry, and this shit don't make no sense. It's like I'm trying to add 2 + 2 and I'm getting 6 somehow.
What's 9 + 10?
21.
You stupid.
Alright, so this is what I come here to say today. You guys know how in my last video I said, wow, I never even thought about the franchise tag. I wasn't even thinking about the franchise tag like that, but I mean, I was thinking like he was gonna leave. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I said that in my last video because the reason why I had never thought about the franchise tag is because that literally made no sense. And I woke up this morning and I realized this literally makes no sense. Well, it does make sense in certain ways, but for the most part, it's like, bro, what? Now, Jarvis Landry, y'all know he's my favorite player. Well, yeah, he is my favorite player on the Dolphins right now. He's almost, you know, about to surpass Ricky Williams as my favorite player of all time. But here's the thing. Dude is making, we signed him to this franchise tag, right? And he's making $16 million this season. 16.2, okay? That is the second most behind Antonio Brown. Now, it might be the third most. I think he might be behind DeAndre Hopkins, or he's making the same amount as DeAndre Hopkins. But either way, he's making the second or the third most as a slot receiver, okay? As a slot receiver. Now, he wanted to sign for $14 million a season, according to Armando, according to reports, okay, from Dolphins media. He wanted about $14.5 million a season, right? 4 years. How does it make sense to sign this and pay him $16 million for 1 year? This literally makes no sense. And you can say, well, it's not the it's an exclusive franchise tag, so other teams could sign him, but they would have to give us a first-round draft pick or 2 of them. Listen, guys, nobody's doing that dumb. Okay, listen. First of all, people are already skeptical about signing Jarvis Landry just because he's a slot receiver, okay? It's hard enough to get this guy without nothing involving picks, okay? It's hard enough to get Jarvis Landry to sign a contract. Never mind the picks, okay? But now you have to not only somehow get Landry to sign with your team, okay? And then you have to give up 2 first-round picks for a slot receiver. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't really, you know what I'm saying, bash slot receivers like other people do. Other people are like, oh, slot receivers not equal to outside. They're both important, okay? But for the most people in the league, they're like, slot receivers are not as important as outside receivers. So you're going to give up 2 first-round draft picks, and you're going to sign the dude to a big contract because he's going to want a lot of money to put him at slide. No team's doing that, so he's not getting traded, you know, as far as like with the picks. That's not getting matched. Nobody's matching Dolphins contract. But like I said, last time I'm just laying down and I'm putting in perspective. I'm looking at these receiver contracts. I'm like, why the f we paying Jarvis Landry $16 million a year? That's not what he wanted. And the most logical explanation, guys, it is kind of sad to say, and this is you know, if I had to guess, would be the reality, is that the Miami Dolphins are going to try to trade Jarvis Landry. You know, because it just doesn't make sense to pay him $16 million this 1 year. Okay, if they don't, I think they're gonna attempt to sign another contract, you know, in the meantime, in between time, but we'll figure some out. They might attempt to get him signed to a contract, or they might see how he works out with our new offensive coordinator, okay? But for the most part, guys, I honestly feel like Miami Dolphins are going to try to trade him, which is good. This is going to benefit us because at the end of the day, we weren't going to get anything for Jarvis Landry, and now we're for sure going to get something for Jarvis Landry when he leaves. So this is beneficial, I guess, smart in some ways. I don't see them keeping him for $16 million a year for the whole year. I don't see it happening, guys. I will be honest with you. It just doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense to you guys? Am I overthinking this? What do you guys think was the logic behind this? Do you think, because they end up doing it on the first day of free agency, that everything is just weird. All of it just never made sense. The franchise tag him to pay this man $16 million a year for this year when he's only asking for $14 million. The fact that, you know, I also read another article that said the payouts for wide receivers is going to go up 20% next year. So if we wait till next year to sign him to a long contract, he's going to actually want more money, okay? Because the wide receiver, the scale is going up for wide receivers, okay? So it doesn't make sense to like, oh, let's let him play this shit and then sign him next year when he's going to want even more money, okay? If you wanted him so bad, you could have signed him now. You're just paying him 60. Like, y'all understand what I'm saying? It's like you're paying him $16 million for this season. Well, you could have been paying him $14 million for this season, and if you wait until next year when the scale goes up for the wide receivers payment, because y'all know the salary cap gets higher and higher every year, he's gonna want even more money. So guys, I don't get it unless they're trading Jarvis Landry. I don't understand this move, and that's why I never even mentioned when I talked about Jarvis Landry videos and him resigning, I never mentioned the franchise tag because it just made no sense at all. $16 million. Okay, which I'm fine with. I like Jarvis Landry, but if the Miami Dolphins weren't going to sign him for 4 years for $14 million, why would they ever do it for $16 million unless they had a plan, okay? It is not to keep him, all right? It's not to keep him. Jarvis Landry wants to stay, okay? He wanted $14.5 million. Y'all would have just signed him for 4 years, okay? I don't know what the plan is, guys. Jarvis Landry, the only way, I mean, he'd have to have a record-breaking season. He'd have to have a record-breaking season, I feel like, for Miami Dolphins to keep him in all actuality, and because it just doesn't make sense to me, guys. Let me know if it makes sense to y'all, though. $16 million franchise tag when he only wanted $14 million a year. And you're going to do this franchise tag thing. I kind of feel like, though, in my head that Miami Dolphins did not want to get nothing for him, so they made sure to franchise tag him. So now they are going to definitely get something. If somebody wants Jarvis Landry, they're going to have to get Miami Dolphins something. Either way, I guess it's a smart move, but I don't know. I'd rather just have Jarvis for 4 years, $14 million. He wanted I think it was 4 years, $58 million is what was leaked. So I would rather have him for that. I don't see why you do this. I honestly don't see why, but I'm still happy to have Jarvis Landry for the next season if we have the next season, if we have him for the next season. But I feel like Miami Dolphins are going to trade him. Let me know what you guys think. Also, another thing, I think Miami Dolphins should put him on the outside more. This is going to sound crazy, okay? No, we got Devontae Parker and Kenny Stills, but I don't feel, well, maybe they shouldn't until they sign him to a bigger contract, but I understand, like, people always use that he's a slot receiver against him. I don't think he's a slot receiver because he can't play outside. I think he's a slot receiver because he's so effective in the slot that we just keep him there. He's a sure first down on third down. He's that good in the slot. People, like, if you even look at the Pro Bowl, and I know people aren't going 100%, and go look, I'll show you the highlight right now on the Pro Bowl, Jarvis Landry catch. As you can see, that's on Xavier Rhodes, man. That's on Xavier Rhodes, okay? One of the best cornerbacks in the league, top cornerback in the league. And he did that to him. Now, obviously, the Pro Bowl is not 100%, but what I'm trying to say is I don't think he's not playing outside because he cannot play outside. I think he's not playing outside because that's just not what we need him. We got Devontae Parker first round. We got, you know what I'm saying, Kenny Stills signed to that nice contract. So why would we need him outside, you know? But anyways, guys, discuss it in the comment section. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I know this was an exciting day for all of us when he re-signed, but I'm just here to tell y'all this shit don't make no sense, okay? It just doesn't. I understand you didn't want... It only makes sense if they trade him because they didn't want to lose him for free, so they end up trading him. That's the only way this makes sense, okay? Because other than that, this just makes zero sense. Or if somebody else matches it and we get 2 first-round draft picks off of it. Like, the only way this makes sense is if we wanted to get something in return. But if we just want to keep him all year and pay him $16 million just for him to leave next year, it just makes zero sense, guys. Makes zero sense. But get in the comment section. Like I said, I'm just one guy. I think all this on my own, guys. I'm just one guy. I don't have a inside with the Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a guy like y'all with opinion that just thinks. That's why I got y'all in the comment section. Let me know what y'all guys think, because, you know what I'm saying, 100 opinions or 10 people opinions or how many people comment is always better than one. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
I remember I wanted for the quit so many times, but I knew this moment would come. Now it's my time. I gotta make up for all them nights that my mama cried. I'm going in, I'm putting